2, 1.
Hello. We're live.
Yep.
Hi there, and welcome back to our.
The point of the silent one on the TV countdown
Okay,
is so you
that's
don't have
fine.
to ask.
Yeah,
I know.
Are we live?
Wait, we're live. Oh,
I'm pretty
shit.
sure that we're live. This is going out, whether you like it or not. Yeah, thank you everyone for joining us. We're recording this on Robert Burns Day, so we'll start by saying that we apologize for anything that we may have said to offend any Scottish people. We love you today.
You apologize.
I'm gonna say something offensive right now. Who the fuck is Robert Burns?
Yeah,
All
I don't know.
look it up. Look it up. It's fine. It's Robert Burns Day. He's a poet from Scotland.
Yeah.
And today is the day where they celebrate him.
Bobby Burns.
Bobby. Yes. So especially hello to all of our many viewers in Scotland who have sent in letters and carrier pigeons since our previous inflammatory comments.
Just wait till you see the next dwarf I'll play.
Nasty
Jesus.
Oh no.
To recap, our party found themselves back in the Shadowfell outside of the keep of Shemeshka the Marauder, whom they had tenuous relations with. And so they decided to take refuge in an ebony ship that was docked in the harbor. When the party awoke, they found that the ship was at sea and being captained by the dread vampire lord Strahd von Zarovich, who was having his Ferris Bueller's Day Off rendezvous around the Shadowfell, the Plains of Dread. And the group of you were besieged by the Chaositecs, but were able to handily deal with sort of most of the technical aspects of your naval battle and impaled their ship with your ship, where Theodos is screaming out violence, unknowingly set off a bomb that was being carried inside the hull of the Chaositech vessel, and an explosion of light erupts around both ships, and everything kind of flashes white, and the group of you find yourselves floating through an astral space, hovering on a lit platform sequenced apart, about 5-10 feet away from each other, over atop another about 50-foot platform that is floating impossibly through sort of this field of stars. And you can see on the other edge of the platform, on similar floating discs, are several of the pirates. You count at least 5 discs with pirates on them, and an ambient voice from sort of, you're not quite sure where, says 3, 2, 1,
What?
fight!
Oh, I jump. I fucking leap.
Yeah.
I fucking leap from my platform.
You leap from your platform, and let's we're gonna roll initiative now.
I am so fucking ready. Blake does the dive bomb thing you see Birds of Prey do.
Just a logistical note, we're in an interesting and different setting. We're gonna go by, it's not quite, but roughly Smash Brothers rules. You're going to count your damage going up toward your max instead of down to 0. And if you have more sort of damage than your health, that just means that you're more likely to fly off the side of the stage area, but you don't die immediately.
So, quick
I'm
question.
fucking so ready.
Yeah.
So, quick question.
Mhm.
Typically in the astral, there isn't gravity, and you move about through the sheer force of will of your mind. Does it feel like
This
there's
is
gravity on these platforms?
there is some weak gravity, but you feel like, and mechanically, we will say that your jump speed and your movement speed are about the same, and that if you dash, that you could double jump. So if you have a
Neat.
movement speed of 30, you can jump 60 feet into the air.
Nice.
One other note for relevant party members: if you're wearing heavy armor, your speed is reduced by 10. If you're wearing no armor, your speed is, I think I said that wrong. If you're wearing heavy armor, your speed is reduced. Yeah. And if you're
Yeah.
wearing no armor, your speed is increased by 10.
Nice.
Amazing. This is perfect Blake rules, but I have a question too. Is Strahd here?
You don't see a platform with Strahd on it. Blake, Sonny, your owl eyes are able to see, though, floating through the astral plane is a black ship that you believe appears to be Strahd's vessel. And you can also see the little kobold, Copernicus, that you haven't really gotten to talk to. They're worried there by the mast, and both of them are just floating through a sea of stars. It looks like they might
Nice.
be heading in your direction. But yes,
good.
let me get those initiative rolls.
Thetis is looking at his hands like, what did I do?
Yeah. Am I a god?
Yeah.
So,
Like, what just happened?
Are these the master hands?
so just for my own peace of mind, so I can just stop thinking about it, you're not considering any of the information available for the astral plane from one of the Planescape books?
No,
Got it.
not for our purposes.
Got
Cedric, I mean, yeah, I'm not going to even go there. Cedric, you do notice floating about in the distance also what appears to be a nude male wizard man with a silvery kind of substance and a cord of some kind wrapped out of his belly. He kind of floats and notices the sort of stage, this platform appear, and then pulls out the silver cord, and he disappears in a wisp.
Hmm.
That's the weird shit from my vision. Jesus.
I only have 2 initiative rolls.
This is what you get for drinking. Oh, did mine not come up? Fuck. Okay, mine. I'm not misleading you when I say it is 21. I can send the screenshot if you like.
No, it's
But
cool.
I'm gonna try and sort this shit out. That's rolled. Wisdom. How do I know that?
Bless you.
God bless you. Does it count our prior damage as well? Because if so, I'm coming in at 36%.
Everyone
yeah.
you all heal to max with your level. One second. There's a character sheet that I have that I don't have.
Violence.
There it is.
What did violence do?
Blake is also screaming violence as she's dive bombing onto the platform.
Yeah, that's fine. Let me just roll for the other pirates. They roll low. Very good. So first act is Blake Sunny. You dive off of your platform. All of the other actors are still on their platform.
Okay. Am I still raging?
No, but we'll say that all of your rages are reset.
Wait, are we being
Oh
are we
my
being Truman
God.
showed?
We might be being Truman showed, but I appreciate it.
You just called them all
rage.
actors.
Okay, so holding reactions is a cheeky thing. I would like, in theory, to hold my actions just so I'm like preparing an up smash for the first person who lands. But,
Okay, yeah. Just if anyone, comes in your space, you want to smack them.
Obviously not my friends, because
Right,
Super Smash
right, right,
is
right. No,
about
yeah,
that, though.
you will be unable to attack your allies, and
Good.
just for the purposes of our situation, splash area of effect spells that normally would affect your allies do not in this space.
Oh wait, since I'm
And
gliding,
Boring.
can I get them in midair, like off their platforms?
you notice that there is still no, we're not going to say that. You think that you might be able to get one of them in midair.
Oh fuck, Blake's gonna do it. Bird
You just
senses
need to
kick
sort
in.
of hold your action until like the first one moves, right?
Yep. Okay, I'm very down for that.
And you have multi-attack, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, cool.
Yeah, it's like one of those side A's that you charge up.
That's exactly what I'm
Doria!
thinking. So next, the pirate captain, who I'm not sure if we described previously, but is a stout-looking Aasimar with sort of a resplendent knight armor and a long lance, the sort of red shawl. Jumps off of his platform and stoutly sort of goes to the ground. And then you begin attacking.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna hit him on land because he doesn't have startup invincibility.
Yeah, I was debating whether or not to have that.
If you want to, that's fine, because there is another action I can perform that will take this up and probably not be so fucked.
I think that it probably would make sense to say that they're invincible till they hit the ground, but Blake Sunny wouldn't know this.
We're just making up all
Okay,
kinds
fair
of
enough.
shit now.
Just
It's Smash
for
rules.
this
I already knew
case,
this.
it is Smash rules. We're thinking about
of
yeah.
the DM.
Okay. So yeah, Blake Study is going to attack recklessly first time and do the power attack. First one is a 19. Does that hit? Cool, so this
19
is...
does not hit.
Excuse
the knight reflects the blow with his shield.
It's a good thing I have advantage then, isn't it? Hold up.
Mm.
Well, no, it's not. I roll even lower. Then, if that's the case, for my second attack, I'm just gonna punch him, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Get him into a nice grapple for when he's no longer invincible. That's a 22.
22 hits.
My damage is irrelevant because he's invincible. Blake's probably notices as I like claws sink in and he doesn't seem to bleed. But he's grappled effectively. And I've got him on like I'm gonna like try and walk him to
Donkey
the corner.
Kong him.
I'm gonna Donkey Kong him, you know? I can fly,
Yeah.
he can't.
So you yeah, you have him held and you attempt to throw him off the side. Just make a strength athletics check.
Oh, that's gonna be next turn, unfortunately. My attacks are like done. I'm just gonna hold him over my shoulder like
Well, okay. I guess that he's going to use his action to try and break your grapple then. We'll still need a strength athletics check.
Oh, beautiful. Okay. Well, automatically grappled is like my thing because if I hit with my talons, it's like it's a Striga class thing.
Yeah,
Striga race thing.
it's the captain's turn after.
It's still their
Blake's.
turn. Yeah. It is the captain's turn after Blake.
Wait,
so
they
with
maybe
advantage, I rolled 23.
23.
23. They roll a natural 1. Yes, and you're able to wrap your claws around them, and you begin walking toward the side. So you're sort of in the center of this platform. Do you begin going back or through the space where the other pirates will be coming down?
I kind of go back to where my friends are because they can get 3 hits off on this dude anyway. And like I feel like I want to facilitate that.
Cool, Theodis, it's now your turn.
I still don't know what's happening. and I just
Fight, kid!
You hear a disembodied voice that says "fight." Speaking of which, could we get some Final Destination
Yeah, I got it.
music
Oh my
that
god.
is not copyrighted?
Doesn't
Can
matter.
we put on the Castlevania
a
Smash
little-
soundtrack? I really like that.
It's a little late
Or-
for all that.
I suppose you're right.
I start looking for items.
No items yet.
Fucking pussy turned items off.
Yes.
The way it should be played.
I used.
Oh, of course.
I'm not saying there
I
won't
just
be
used
items.
Eldritch Blast. I used Eldritch Blast twice on a pirate that seems somewhat close to the ledge. And let's see if I get a hit. That's a hit.
So one of the pirates that's on the platform, or the one that Blake Sunny
Yeah.
is grabbing?
No, one of the pirates on the platform.
Mhm.
Was it 15 hit?
Your attacks actually go through them.
Actually, we're playing with alternate music. Oops.
You can make an insight check if you'd like,
Yes, I will make an insight check.
or an Arcana check.
I'll do Arcana.
Even with a 13, you get the sense that whatever that platform was, you think that it had some kind of anti-magical properties. You think it might have been the equivalent of like an etherealness spell.
Oh shit.
So the creatures, your roll will say is high enough that you don't think that the creatures will turn into a physical form until they hit the ground. That's what appeared to happen previously.
Oh, I get it. I didn't get it at first, but I get it now.
Smash
I get
Brothers
it now
rolls.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I have so many ideas because Theatus in this is technically OP. Like,
And yeah, right. And I guess that, there are certain things that are subject, like power moves and that kind of stuff. We're just gonna tell me what you want to do, and we'll try and make it happen.
I'm gonna
I
play
assume all of
D&D.
you have played.
That's the end of my turn.
Cool. It's now the pirates' turn. Two of them are gonna jump up off of the platform and double jump, go into the air, roughly 60 feet, and one of them is gonna hold back, and hold their action, and the other one is gonna try and attack Blake Sunny, with a hook.
oh no.
Or no, it's a
can't
chain. It's a ball and chain.
Oh, just gonna whack me with it. That's fine.
Yeah.
Acceptable.
But Jesus, they roll a 2 on the die,
Oh,
and they miss
carried.
with the chain. Yeah. But the chain does actually have a hook on the other end, and they come back around, rolling an 18 to hit.
oh my god, is that actually my thing? Hold up, one sec.
Is that
I'm
your
a
AC?
17 armor class. Fuck.
Cool.
Am I gonna have to pull this guy off
So-
the edge too? Like,
They do 12 points of piercing damage.
that's 6 for me.
Mm-hmm. You're stout, but you're able to take it. Could you make a Constitution check just to see if you hold on to your ward?
Fuck. Oh my gosh, 21.
They rolled a natural 1, so yeah, you're able to maintain your grip. Yeah, 2 of the pirates are on the ground. 2 of them have flown in the air, not realizing that it makes them not valid targets for this next turn. Holy shit, I don't know. What is your AC, Bass?
16.
Shit. Okay. Go ahead and go now.
Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Okay. I heard the countdown and the fight. Something clicked in the back of my head, and I crouched to the ground. I see regular mooks jumped 60 feet in the air.
Yeah.
I am Bast. I should be able to easily jump like about maybe 200 feet in the air if I were to use my jump spell and my mirthful leap. So here's what's gonna happen. I crouch to the ground and my ass taps on the ground, and then I launch myself up straight into the air using my jump spell to triple my jump distance.
Amazing.
How far do I go?
My man's just upbeat.
You're in the smash zone, dude. That's...
Yeah,
So
I'm off
for
screen.
yeah, you are off.
You're out.
No, not that far off screen though. This is a move. It's designed within the parameters
It's
of the
true.
game.
It's designed within the parameters. You see where your space would be, because everyone's view of this is kind of from a distance, almost like you're looking in on yourself. And Bast is
Fuck
off
that.
camera, just a little circle
We get
and
it.
an arrow pointed up.
So,
Yeah.
I triple my jump. If regular mooks could jump 60 feet vertically,
Then that's 180, right?
well, I could already jump higher than them. So at least we'll leave it at that. At least
We'll say.
180 feet.
At least 180 feet. Yeah.
And then, oh man, I've got. So this jump. Oh my god, this is
Is
just
it an
me.
action or a
It's
bonus
an
action?
action. It's an action. Non-concentration, lasts for a minute. It's on me
Cool.
for the
Yeah.
next 10 rounds or whatever it is in your world. So I'm up
6
there.
rounds.
I've got a couple of options. I'm just gonna say it out loud. I could drop my sword between my legs and do the down B link.
Yeah.
I could use
You have 2
Featherfall and then just start slowly floating down and shooting off firebolts at people. And I think that's the one I'm going to go for first. So I hit the top of my jump, and then I do Featherfall, which slows my rate to a descent of 60 feet per round. So at the top of my thing, I move down 60 feet. I'm 120
We'll say
feet.
that in this space that it's halved if you want.
I
that you
don't.
could go-
I think
Okay.
half would be moving way too slow for Bast. I'll be stuck
That's
in the air
fine.
way too long.
Okay. We'll
Um,
say you're about 180, 190 feet up in the air, and you can. Yeah, you have a slow
So
descent.
since Featherfall lasts until I hit the ground, that means I'm gonna have 2 or 3 rounds up in
rounds,
the air to shoot. This is just me reaching for a limb. Do you think my height advantage would give me an aiming advantage with my firebolts? 'Cause that's how usually. I mean, range in life works. High ground's good for you. It's why.
It's true. I'll say that you have a +2 to your roll.
Oh, generous DM.
I will do that.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot the captain up in the
that
air.
I'm holding on my shoulder.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a bonus action.
Oh, you're right. My bad. I forgot. Next round, I will firebolt him. That's my turn.
Cool. Cedric, you were the last to react, and you are. Important question. Did you do your jump from the platform, Bast?
Are we not all on the same platform?
So it's sort of like when you're a raised character in Smash, you're on a platform above the stage.
Oh, if that's what. Yeah. I definitely would have done it straight out of the spawn gate.
Yeah, cool. So Cedric, you're the last one on one of these lit up platforms about 10 feet off of the ground in this astral space. What do you do?
Oh god. I mean, I don't even know. It's nuts. Who's the closest enemy to me right now?
The one that's being held by Blake Sunny, roughly in the center of the stage, about 15, 20 feet away from you.
Okay. Oh, cool. Would I be able to hit that enemy whilst Blake has hold of him?
You think
Is
so?
that possible? Okay. I guess I just run over and I just gonna smack the dude. Yep. I imagine I'm kind of like, I don't know. I never really I only played DK when I played Smash. And King
Okay,
K.
well,
Rool.
you're a heavy character anyways.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess.
Because you
Yeah.
have heavy armor, I believe.
You're
right?
probably more like one of
Yeah.
the Fire Emblem characters right now.
The Mii fighter, actually. Yeah. I'm
you're
the Mii
Pyro.
fighter. Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So
I'm just gonna
roll to hit.
go up and yeah. So I should get a plus 4 because I've got the. Does it still count my sacred weapon from
Yeah,
before?
we'll say all of that stuff is still
Okay.
going. That's why we're in a combat encounter instead of everyone being blown up instantly.
Oh, is that why? I thought
This is why.
there would be
So-
more fun.
It's just narratively convenient for what I'm hearing you need. 14, you say?
How did- Let me have a look.
Your sword dinks off of the
it's
knight's armor.
It's +4 as well because I've got sacred. I got my thingy.
It still misses.
Ah, rip.
you
I get
have-
2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
I
you have
get
multi
two
attack, take that
attacks.
other swing.
Blake's holding lava. Oh, get him! Hit him!
And you come back on the second swing. Roll damage.
Let's have a plus E. Is it worth me using branding smite? I guess. Can I still use spells and stuff here? Is that fine?
Yep.
Yeah, everything that you have as your
It's my
normal
bonus
character
action.
you have here. Yeah.
Yeah, I only cast it just at second level since that's the only one I can do. There you go.
Mhm.
8 radiant damage.
Okay. On top of your regular damage, I assume.
Yep. And then I'll roll for that as well.
I am liking this copyrighted music. I guess that's why they use it. Huh. Is that 17 total?
Yes.
Okay. Blake, Sunny, could you make another concentration constitution check?
You get +4 right on this because we're now.
I get-
I'm assuming
that's
we're within
It's
10 feet.
not
Right?
a saving throw. It's just a check.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well it's 18 otherwise, but with the plus
Yeah, you're
4,
able to hold the creature.
He's forgetting to wiggle. The fool.
Yeah, he's really bad at this. Very cool. Cedric, is that your turn?
Yeah, because the branding smite gets my bonus action. So
Awesome. That
that's
is going to bring us back to the top of the round. It is now Blake Sunny's turn.
She's gonna go as close to the edge of the platform as she can. Considering I have massively increased movement speed because I'm in no armor, I'm assuming I can
Mhm.
just get to the edge of this thing. And I
Yeah.
already have like 40 overland, so this is crazy. All right, I'm gonna get there, and I'm gonna hold my action until after this pirate does his wiggling. But she's gonna shout to Theodos like, "Hey Theodos, remember what I told you about volleyball? About spiking?"
Yeah.
What action do you hold?
I'm gonna fucking throw him after his action, and Theodos is gonna have to knock him down with 2 guided blasts past the platform.
I get it. I get what he's meaning, like spiking. So
Yeah, like in the
Be
same
like-
thing as in like actual Smash.
a child, like yeah, guess.
Well, look alive because you're up.
Okay,
Um,
so the captain.
action.
Yeah, your hold comes into play. The captain attempts to, break your grapple, but only rolls a 12. I assume that won't be enough if you want to contest it.
14. So this is cool. They added a new feature to D&D Beyond where, like, on our character sheets that are in the same
Mhm.
campaign, we see a log of each other's rolls now.
Oh wow, yeah, that is really cool.
And I got 40.
Yeah, so you're able to keep your grip and you toss them. Just make an attack roll as you
Cool.
throw them.
Is that on barehanded attack roll?
We'll go ahead and add your proficiency because
you,
the
okay.
0 gravity situation. It might otherwise be if you had to throw a person.
26.
Okay.
She screams Doria, a mighty loud Doria, and she throws him.
And yeah, you can see the knight attempt to flip over and just misses the side of the stage and falls. And there's a ooh.
Now, if
and,
this is actually Smash, then on their turn they should have a chance to recover and double jump back up onto the stage.
they attempted to do a
That's
double
why I didn't
jump
see it.
back to the stage.
Oh.
But
My
they
spiker.
Oh, now they're
because
out of recovery.
because they're in heavy armor. Yeah, they were out of recovery. Cool. So they go down, and a big flash of light erupts, and you hear the sound of like clapping from somewhere and cheering. Oh!
What the?
Blake just screams violence and holds her head tight.
It is now Bast's turn.
Blake's so great. Blake's so great.
What is happening?
King Cable 5.
So I am slowly floating down. Tell me the combatants on the stage.
So there are two that are floating in the air. They're still flush with light, though.
How? It's been a whole wait, did they just spawn?
They jumped.
Oh.
They double jumped as their first move too.
Oh, okay, got it.
From the platform, and two that are on the ground still, roughly 180 feet away from you.
Well,
who
I'm 120 feet up now
Okay, that's fine.
because I
Yeah,
went down 60
because
feet
you
at the end.
fell.
of the last
Yeah,
turn.
and that was one round. That's cool. That's cool.
And over the course of this turn, I'm moving a further 60 feet downward, but that's fine because even from at this peak, they're within the range of my
Can attack.
firebolt.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
will,
definitely.
Actually, oh, don't get too cheeky yet, Best. Yeah, I'm gonna firebolt one of them.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Gets an additional +2. 25 to hit.
25 hits.
It rolled some damage, but I didn't look at it. 10 fire damage.
Awesome. It seems pretty significant for the pirate. When you attack it, you notice that a couple of items fall out of them. It looks like there's a banana and a little sphere.
Bananas? Those things are priceless instruments of measuring in Sigil.
Mm.
And what was the other thing?
God.
What was the other thing that fell out?
A random little sphere with what looked like a button. You're probably not able to see it from.
Well,
the
I am
distance.
hungry, so I'm slowly falling towards that. I'm now 60 feet above the stage.
Mm-hmm.
That's my turn.
Very good. And
I've got bunny ears on, essentially.
yeah, definitely. You're next, Theodis. You've
With-
seen Blake Sunny throw this
seeing-
person off, and
With seeing
yeah,
everything that's happening in Theodis's mind, this is like a fighting arena to him, and so he's just like, okay, I get it, I understand, and he feels like really light, so he's gonna do a short hop. He's just gonna jump really lightly. He's gonna dodge downwards, and he's gonna slide, and then he's gonna do it again.
God damn
And he
it.
goes,
God damn it.
and he's just
Theodis
sliding
is
across the
air
stage.
dashing around.
yeah.
He just starts wave dashing. And then
Okay, I'm gonna need
He should-
as the not the DM. I'm gonna need some kind of check for you to immediately know how to wave dash.
I can't do that.
This dude cannot abide.
We'll just call it a stealth check, and yeah.
okay, I guess here I go.
Here I go wave dashing again.
Aw.
Yeah, you are able to get across the movements that you're trying to get across. You're not exactly sure if
Why?
it.
You're not exactly sure why you're doing it, but you do
It feels like a
The
game.
meta-
It feels fun.
Yeah, the meta of it. Yeah, it does feel fun. You slide
and
across
every
the
time
stage.
he jumps, every time
Hey.
he jumps, he goes, ha, ha.
No.
Little bitch, with a little bitch ass sword running around going, hey, hey.
Do you go closer
And
to
then-
Blake Sunny or closer to the enemies?
Go closer to the enemies.
Okay,
And
they're
I
about
focus
30
on
feet away
one of-
from you. Mm-hmm.
I focus on one of them in particular, and I just blast the hell out of a Eldritch Blast.
This one has already been attacked by your companion, and that hits.
Does the 18 hit?
The 18 also hits, yes.
Alright. 12 force damage and 7 force damage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot one directly back, and then if they go off the platform, I'm going to angle the other one down and shoot them downwards.
They are knocked back after the first attack 15 feet, which gets them closer to the edge of the platform, but not quite on it. And they sort of instinctively, well, part of the damage knocks them into the air. So you can attempt to knock them down.
Oh yeah,
suppose.
yeah. I'm gonna angle it so that they go down. So I automatically knock them 10 feet away anyways as part of the
Right.
Eldritch Blast.
Right.
So I can imagine I knock them a pretty far distance, and then with the second one I'm gonna come down at an angle and try and shoot them down off the platform.
So there is a lot of force that comes in the second attack, and they attempt to grab onto the side of the platform, and they roll a 2 on their dex save, so they miss. Their fingers slip off of it, and they go plunging down into the depths of this astral space. And then there's another eruption of white light and more audience. Oh,
And I scream, Violet! And I take out milk and chug it. And
Oh my god.
yeah, you do that.
Vientos, 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 vientos.
I just take
That-
out the milk, chug it in 2 seconds, and put it away, and it just disappears.
It's like a
Cool.
taunt. Like,
Yes.
Yeah, you're able to do that. Is that your turn, Theodos?
That's my turn, yeah.
Awesome. So we'll start with the 2 pirates that are in the air. One of them is going to attempt to throw a couple of axes at Blake Sunny, who's kind of center most, I think. Or no, Blake Sunny's off to the
I'm
side.
on the
Center most
edge,
is
yeah.
Cedric.
Yep. I'm banging the
So
middle.
they're going to attempt to throw them at Cedric.
no.
My AC is currently 19 if we're still counting the previous spells and stuff.
Got it. The first hand axe misses, rolling a 17. And the second one also rolls a 17. So these axes come down into you, but they don't necessarily find purchase. The other one, who is also falling and lower than where Bast is coming down, not falling more quickly, is going to is also going to attempt to attack you, Cedric. They're each going to come down on one side of you. This one is going to attack with its chain, rolling a 23 to hit.
Oof. Yeah.
That is only 8 points of piercing damage.
Awesome. Okay.
And I need you to make a strength saving throw. 10?
26.
26. Yes, you are fine. There are no negative effects. But you feel like the chain could have knocked you back. And then they just attempt to do a strike. Another strike with their chain, rolling a natural 20.
Fuck. Oh no.
That's
They do a
right.
smash attack for 18 points of
Oof.
piercing damage. What's your total health?
My let me
Cedric.
I gotta think.
You can just click the health button at the top of your character sheet.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
It's right
I
there.
was just gonna, yeah. I was just changing it because of. Wait, how much damage was that? 18.
What's your
18
max
from the
health?
second one. Yeah.
85. I already did
Cool.
the other one, so it's
Yeah, so you
59, right?
So this
Right.
damage does affect you, and you almost feel like your body flashed for a second, but you don't fly through the air or anything like that.
Okay.
Just have to keep track of how far along you are. Meanwhile, there is another pirate who's going to attempt to hook Theodos. Now, rolling a 19 to hit.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Cool. That is 8 points of piercing damage. And and you need to make a strength saving throw as this hook attempts to wrap around you.
How close is Theodos to me?
Probably about Theodos on the far side of the
How
stage.
much?
Probably
How much
25,
did you say
20
it
feet.
did?
Okay.
How much damage did you say it did?
8 points, I think. 8 piercing.
Okay. So I have 7 temp HP
Mhm.
now.
And that's almost just like, yeah, this extra aura that this goes through.
Yeah, because since I got that kill, or I got that victory, I guess it's not considered a... Well, I guess it is considered a down opponent, because I used
Yeah.
my Eldritch Blast on him.
It's
So I gain
considered a
that temp
kill,
HP.
yeah.
And then strength saving throw?
Strength saving throw.
Oh, good. I got a 8.
An 8?
Yep.
Cool. You are grappled by the pirate who says, Kamikaze! And he grabs you and attempts to throw you and himself over the side of the stage.
God.
Because you're grappled, and they have the movement. Let me just see. So they have a pretty good jump. If you could just make a dexterity saving throw, Theodos.
Oh, God. Oh!
Oh no.
4.
So yeah, you attempt to kind of free yourself out of the chain, but the two of you are taken over the side, and 2 eruptions of white light manifest from that space. And
They
then
fucking wars. Like, to all effects and purposes, they just fucking died. Like,
Mhm. And then
Wait, was that the kid?
yeah, Theodos just went over the side with one of the pirates.
Oh, huh.
It's not great.
And
It's not a good
everyone
thing
in
for
battle-
him.
Everyone in the battle just sort of looks about. It is at this point that Theodos, the pirate captain, and the pirate who felled reappear on flashing white platforms.
What?
It's a 2-stock game. and we're gonna reroll initiative.
What the
We're gonna
fuck
reroll.
just happened?
Did you just die? What?
I'm back.
Don't do that again, man.
Hey, I got a better roll.
Did you
Oh
just
my
see
God.
what happened to me?
I got way lower. Yeah, I got a... What?
Initiative every round? That's my favorite kind of initiative.
Well, it was 2 rounds, but what did you get, Blake Sunny?
I got a 12. Sorry, I'm saying it quizzically because I'm trying to fix a Discord.
Did you see the picture I put in Discord?
I did see that. I
I've
think
been,
that's
I've
amazing.
been playing with today's stream.
Oh, very cool.
That's
God.
perfect.
Isn't it?
Who's T-posing?
one of the multi-man
Dominance.
melee
I
models.
love that.
It's just dominance. He's
I love
just
it.
posing his dominance to us.
Yeah, we can't win. Very cool. Yep, I think I fixed it.
Okay. It is now Bast's turn. You, I believe, are still
Yep.
just
60 feet
about
up.
falling. Yeah, 60
I'll
feet
be
up.
I'll be touching the ground this round.
You're, so you're still above the whole of the fray. You can see that there are, 3 platforms on one side and another platform with Theodos on it, and then still two pirates.
Are there
Is that
any
right?
enemies
Yeah.
on the ground?
There are enemies on the ground, yes. 2 of them.
Okay.
One of them is being engaged with by Cedric, I believe.
Okay.
Is that the ones above me that we're chucking?
Or 2 of them. Yeah, no, there are 2
Yeah,
that
2
are
of them,
both
yeah.
around Cedric. That's right.
Um.
Closer to the middle. Blake Sunny's off on one side. Obviously, Theodos is on a lit
Are there
up platform.
enemies close to an edge?
No. The 2 enemies around Cedric are basically in the middle, but they're on either side of him.
Okay.
What do you do? I
want.
feel like you could direct your fall.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. But I'm still falling slowly because of the feather fall. I don't have any momentum. So I'm going to... how much damage does that do? Really not that much. I need to change that spell. I'm going to float towards the edge. Not right next to it, mid-edge area.
To the edge where Theodos just fell off, or where Blake Sunny is currently?
Where there isn't anybody.
Okay. Yeah. So the empty edge.
Yeah.
We'll say on the right side from the viewer perspective.
And as I'm falling, I will shoot off another firebolt at one of the targets near Cedric.
Cool. Yeah, you do that.
I rolled a real die on accident. Oh well. It's a plus
It's okay.
7, 24 to hit.
24 hits.
Dealing almost maximum damage, 19.
Wow.
So
yeah,
good.
Tasty.
you hit this pirate, and the fire just bursts, and they sort of start flying into the air on fire.
My firebolt hits them.
Oh.
They burn for a second in place and then rocket off. Blasting off
they
again.
are knocked about 40 feet up.
And then my feet lightly touch the ground for the first time in the battle.
Mm-hmm.
And I crouch down to the ground, and I leap the fuck back up into the air with my movement.
Very good.
So I leap high up, but this time I don't have the extra slow descent of the featherfall. Bast is sort of just assuming that it's okay for him to jump this high, because it's a possibility. So
Right.
he jumps up high, and then he grabs both of his swords and thrusts them down beneath his legs, and that's where he ends his turn. At the peak of his jump in a down B.
Wonderful.
Bast is Jigglypuff with a sword.
Oh.
I just realized.
Next, we have Cedric. Cedric, the
Yes.
more hurt combatant you are facing, has just been knocked out of the
He's
space.
gone.
They're on fire. They haven't fallen off of the side yet, though.
Okay. How far away are both?
The other one is
people
right
that's
next to
attacking me?
you.
Like right on me.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I am going to. I guess I'm just gonna like start trying to jump a little, and is he above me or is he like on me? Like
He is next to you.
okay, I'm just gonna smack this guy up into the air.
Mhm.
I'm gonna try see if I can aim him at,
wanna hit him
at Bast. Yeah, to Bast. I want to see if I can smack him up with my sword.
Ooh,
see
and
if I can
like
just
I'm in my down B.
direct
So
him to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have multi-attack, but I'll say that you can sacrifice one of your attack rolls and do a power attack.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I like the sound of this.
It's all that.
Damn it!
So plus
as
4
soon
on
as
that
I
as
put it,
well.
I'm like, fuck! I should have put that in the music channel. Secret.
No, it's okay. 20 hits.
It's 24 as well, actually, because I've got plus 4 from my.
Cool. Give me that
thingy.
damage, and go ahead and add an extra damage die. 2 extra damage die.
2. My lord. 2 extra, right? So I'll just roll again for the damage, right?
Yeah, just the plain die. Any other like bonus modifiers or magical damage, don't add.
Okay.
If not, what would be the point of doing a power attack versus just doing regular multi-attack? There's got to be whatever. It's a one-time thing.
Slapping some.
Such a
So
throwback.
that is 15. I want to say 15 damage, right? Whatever it's at.
15?
Yeah, 15 damage.
Okay. Yeah, they're knocked up, but they're not knocked up as far as Bast is, though their turn finds them sort of floating in the air. They're knocked about 60 feet up.
Okay.
So that's 2 enemies that are in the air at this point. Oh, the best music.
And then what's happening with Theodos and the new guy coming in?
So you notice that, yeah, there are what look like 2 familiar pirate figures and the pirate captain on floating platforms. You also notice Theodos is on one of those platforms. The pirate captain is basically sort of right above you. Not quite right above you, but maybe a few feet to the side and near you.
I am going to cast Compel Duel on the captain.
Hell yeah!
Very good.
Hell
very
yeah!
good.
1v1 me,
So cool.
bitch.
Yeah, 1v1 smash. Right?
Destination, 1 stock. Let's go.
Yeah,
It's a wisdom save, right?
it is on a failed. Yeah, wisdom saving throw. On a failed
roll
save,
a
creature is drawn to me.
15.
Ooh, that's gonna be close.
It's a 16, right?
Nice.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you can see a fire in their eyes, and it is now their turn, and they're going to jump back and then attempt to charge at you with their lance and just they
Bring it
move
on,
in a
bitch.
sort of a fiery trail.
Bring it on.
So yeah, it has disadvantage on attacks on creatures that aren't Cedric, and it must make a wisdom save each time it attempts to move to a space that's more than 30 feet away from Cedric.
Yep.
It
It loses it if I
stays
attack
in range.
anyone else.
He rolls a
That's right.
16 to hit first attack.
No.
And then comes in for 2 more swings. The first one is a 20.
Yep.
And the second one misses. So one of those finds purchase. for 23 points of slashing damage.
Oof.
And that's about half of your health, so you're knocked about 25 feet into the air, Cedric, when you begin.
That's 23, you said, right?
23, yeah.
Damn. Ouchie.
God, I love this song.
And yeah, the knight does a little stance. Theodos, it's now your turn.
I'm on a platform.
You're on this floating platform, yeah.
Do I see any more enemies on the ground?
I think that currently there are only enemies in the air. You can actually see one of them has been, the one that's been set afire is kind of floating about 15 feet in your direction. 15 feet above you, and you're coming toward you, falling toward you.
I'm gonna jump and try and get above them and shoot at an angle again, downwards
To knock
off
them
the
off
platform.
the stage. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, again. And shoot 2.
Cool.
Gonna angle it. Wham. There's the first one.
That hits.
Wham. There's the second one. Oops. I guess that works. Here's another one.
You do your damage and they fly, but they manage to grip onto the side of the platform, and there's an a gasp from the audience.
And they just
And some applause.
slowly fall back down.
Mm-hmm. And when you hit the ground, the sort of light that was radiating over you dissipates.
It's my turn.
Cool. Blake Sunny, it is now you. You're on the side of the platform.
Blake's gonna yell up to Cedric, like, "Do you got this?"
There is a
Oh, wait,
figure
he's
who
gone.
is
Sure.
ripping onto the side of the stage next to you. I'm sorry, who do you call out to?
That would be Cedric, but he seems to have muted.
Oh yeah, he's in the restroom.
That's very respectable.
He's kind of floating through the air. He might not be able to understand you.
So the figure who is gripping on beside me, would that be a pirate of some kind?
Yes, and they seem very badly hurt.
Oh man. See, I was gonna do a cool thing, but I could do the easy thing.
Yeah, do the fucking roach thing. Don't be a Chad, be a roach. Go for the easy kill.
Now I don't want to be a roach. Thank you for that.
I was
I'm gonna
legitimately
smack
trying to
them
goad you into going for the easy
Grab
thing.
grab the ledge.
Yeah. So
Roach.
I see this guy who's bitch. All right.
He's hanging on the
Instead,
side of this.
I have air control.
Yeah.
There's 2 people floating off, right?
Well, he was one of them who was floating off, and he was knocked into that space by Theodos, who attacked him with his Eldritch Blast, and he flew by you, and was just able to grab onto the side of the railing.
My only other alternative is going to the pirate captain, though I do have 2 attacks. So you know what? Let's just do one on this guy here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see him at the corner and be like, "Sorry, buddy," and just whack him. I'm going to attack recklessly, as always, so advantage.
Okay.
The first one I roll is a 28, so I don't think I need that.
No, but go
Um,
ahead and roll damage for me.
Very cool. I love Castlevania.
Is that what this is?
14.
14. Cool.
Yep.
So you smack this guy down, and he sort of falls, but manages to. Well, it's not quite his turn yet, but yeah, it's not quite his turn. But you can see that he's managed to hold his composure in the air better than you would expect.
I don't want to be a roach. I want to be a chat.
Spoiler alert. Lately, I've just been calling anything anyone does a roach move, so you can't.
Okay,
win. You
cool.
can't win.
Yeah, the real Chad move is to not care.
Exactly.
So I'm just gonna javelin this guy, which is my down smash. It's just standing over the end of the platform and just being like, "Kyo!"
Yeah. You
So
toss a javelin.
I'll toss a javelin. Fuck it, you know. I don't hit, do I? That's a 12.
No, 12. Well, actually, we said if we're going down, looking
plus
down on
two-
somebody.
plus 2 to
that's
your-
a +2,
to
which
hit.
is just enough. Yeah, this maneuver makes more sense than the one Theodis was doing earlier, which would be a bit more finessing. Whereas here, there's more of a clear advantage. It just
Nice.
barely
Well, that's
hits and pierces through them, and they're knocked off of the side and just they fly in one direction. And the javelin reappears in your bag.
So
Like twists her muscles as the taunt.
So in my game group, we've been playing this game called Pummel Party. That's a lot like Mario Party. And
okay.
anytime someone on their turn presses the button to like start looking around the map, everyone just starts going roach, 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 roach for no reason. It's so stupid. Like it's this new meme that we've just decided to start calling people roaches at just the stupidest times. Like anytime you would do something that you should probably do to like better yourself at a game, fucking roach, fucking roach.
Yep.
Or if they're
Just be
waiting,
bad.
Tries.
or you're trying, or yeah, exactly. So,
Cool.
Whose turn
Is
is
that
it?
your turn, Blake?
Yep, that's my turn.
It is now the pirate's turn. So one of them is in the air. Is falling down. The closest target, I want to say. Well, there's Cedric and Theodis who are in the middle, right?
so one got launched up into the air at one point.
Two of them got launched into the air.
I don't know, like, you know, obviously movement time stuff is weird. I was wanting to try and like come down on him midair when it was my turn, but if he comes up and goes down while I'm at the apex of my jump, just throwing it out there.
It makes a kind of sense, but
He can like dash downward. I get that makes sense, but just a thought.
It is their turn first,
Yeah.
and I will say they roll a 1 to be able to tell what you're up to. I'm going to say that they, given their position, they're an axe thrower, and their captain is close to them, so they're not going to be aware, and they'll leave themselves open,
Cool.
but they are going to come to the ground in the space of their turn. I guess that they're going to attack Cedric, because Cedric is being engaged with the pirate captain, right? So they're going to toss a couple of axes. And they miss. They just go wildly. And yeah, so this other pirate comes here. And the two that are on the platforms, one of them sees Bast and points him out to the other. Gosh, I guess one of them is going to jump over and attempt to attack you, Theodis. You're still standing on the platform, closer to Blake Sunny, I want to say. And they roll to hit you for a 16. Does a 16 hit your AC?
Yes, it does.
Cool. So they attack you with their chain, rolling 9 points of piercing damage. And how much damage have you taken compared to your total, Theodis?
Okay, I have taken now 2 points of damage.
Oh, okay. So you take an additional 9.
So that 9 takes the 7 out of my temp HP, so the rest of the 2...
Because you killed someone, yeah.
Right.
Nice.
Oh, is
So
that why?
I'm
That's
at-
why Theodis is OP. I didn't catch that earlier.
Theodis is OP in this game.
I'm at 73 out of 75 damage.
Okay. Very good.
This is probably one of my
And-
favorite Mario songs ever.
is
Maybe not
pretty
this
good.
version, but the song in general.
Uh-huh. And I believe that there is one more pirate. If I'm not mistaken. One's fallen. One attacked Theodis. The other one attacked Cedric. No, that's all of them. Cool. Bast, it's now your turn. You come down. You want to attack the regular pirate, right?
Well, I'm up in the air. If one is more vulnerable than another, I would go for them. Otherwise, I'm going for the captain.
Okay, so I rolled it randomly. I'm going to say that you hit the one that is not the captain.
Yeah, I'm going for it's more like smash. Like I'm in the middle of a locked down B move. I'm going for whoever I can hit.
There. Right. Yeah.
So, do I just make my multi-attack? Do I just do my thing?
Yeah, and instead of doing multi-attack, just roll 3 of the damage die.
Oh, okay. Ignore that 27 to hit then. 3 damage dice? Excellent. Yeah. So,
but you only add the so like the Batory modifier once.
The what?
The Batory modifier, the extra damage from the Batory sword.
Got it.
It's like a D4 necrotic damage.
Yeah.
So you don't do 3 D4, just 1 extra.
I'm just gonna click this button and see what happens. So, since I'm wielding both of my swords, these are gonna be one-handed attacks, so it'll be D8. So first one is 6 plus the D4. So that's 9 damage from the first chunk of damage.
Okay.
16 from the second. And oops, it rolled. For some reason, it rolls the extra dice so randomly. And 8 from the third.
Cool. They go flying off into the air.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Just that down B. Oh, do I get the hop? So I'm in the down B. I hit them. Do I like bounce off of them to the side like Link does?
I'm gonna say that you do. Yeah.
Do I possibly hit someone else?
You could make an attack roll to see if you hit the pirate captain on your second bounce. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
They're within range.
19.
19 misses.
Damn it. He's got the plate and shield.
The shield, yeah.
God damn it. Oh, that would have been great. So yeah, I bounce off of it, but he sees it and steps out of the side, and I land next to him. So that was my... Was that even my movement, since I was not actively moving myself?
No, we're not going to count that as your movement. We'll count that as your action.
Excellent.
You're gonna jump again, aren't you? I can feel it in the giblets.
So, here's the thing. I'm gonna action surge.
Awesome. Yeah, you use your special power to action surge.
And so the pirate captain, he's taking some damage, right?
To you. Yeah. He has taken a bit of damage.
I want to thunder wave him.
Wait, actually, this is the... No, they haven't. Cedric, have you dealt damage since he's respawned?
No, he's not actually. No, I don't think I did.
No, I don't think he has.
Okay.
I don't have any damage here.
I only hit the other pirate that was in the.
Then never mind. So I'm not gonna side B.
Maybe you shouldn't hurt him.
What?
I should not hurt him.
You should not hurt him.
Why?
Yes, because then I lose compelled duel.
So like I'm in my down. So
if you damage him, you can attack him. But if you damage him,
you're crouched next to him.
So like I land next to you two, and I see you two like having a 1v1, and I'm like, oh, my bad. And I will run across the stage to another target if there is one.
you can, but I'll just lose compelled duel. That's it.
No,
That's
yeah,
where-
it's fine. I don't want to fuck with that.
They would be... You can, yes, you can run through the other opponent's space and head toward one of them, but they're on the left side of the arena, I believe.
So I still have jump active. I just jump to him. I just leap across the stage to them with ease. And are they hurt at all?
You actually... Yes, the other pirates that are remaining have been hurt.
There's multiple pirates here.
There are 3 remaining, I believe.
I want to land between 2 of them.
Cool. Yeah.
And then I will do my down A, which is a sweeping strike left and right with both of my swords.
Cool. Yeah, we'll say that you are able to execute that maneuver.
Cool. Okay, I still have all my movement and then this action with my action surge.
Right.
So yeah, leap between them, strike left and right. Oh, that's a natural 1 from the first attack, and
Nice.
a non-natural 20 for the other attack.
The 20 hits. The one, your sword goes vroom, off of the side of the arena and then reappears in your hand.
Cool. Very cool. That's going to be 13 points of damage, 4 of which is necrotic.
Cool.
That is my turn. I am amidst the enemies. I'm like, hey guys, check the percentage. And you see that I've got 0% damage on me.
Yeah, you do. There's
And the stocks. Check the stocks. I haven't been touched.
Yeah, there's a midst of jeers and applause from the crowd as you execute this maneuver, or this invisible crowd.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, real quick, I still have an item interaction. Are there any items laying around near me?
the banana is there. Yes, and you notice
I pick up the
randomly, up on the side of the stage, you notice what looks like a little basket on the far side of the stage.
More snacks for Bast. I will grab the banana and just squeeze it into my mouth.
You squeeze the banana and it dives from your finger and it lands on the ground between Cedric and the pirate knight.
Can some of the good banana meat at least have squished into my mouth as the peel went away?
Yeah, the peel
Like
flies
a
away. Oh, wonderful. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Cedric, you notice that there's this banana peel between you and the pirate captain. What do you do?
Does the Pirate King notice the banana peel on the floor or not?
You both notice it. But you're also both in heavy armor.
You're both trying so hard not to step on this banana.
I'm just not gonna. See, right.
Grapple, put him on the banana.
I think I just need to heal a little. So I'm just gonna use. I can use lay on hands on myself, can I?
Yeah,
Yes.
of course.
Just with any, as long as I can touch it, which I can touch myself.
Ooh,
So I guess I'll
sexy.
just
Of course you can.
I'll just heal myself for. I'm gonna press it individually. Fuck's sake. 34 would bring me up to 70. So, yeah, I'm gonna heal myself for 35 HP with my lay on hands.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So it brings me up to 70 HP then.
Nice. Awesome.
So yeah, I'm gonna do it. And as my bonus action, right? Can I maybe like block or something his next attack some way, or
You can take a defensive stance and attempt to parry. Yeah, what's your AC regularly?
currently now is with the thingy faith, my cloak and everything is, and my armor is 19 right now altogether.
So we'll say that you can sort of activate your ambient. There's a sort of ambient white light shield that appears around you, and you're not quite sure how you managed to activate it, but you did.
I think it's Palor actually. So maybe I think it must be
Palor
Palor.
acting through,
Yeah.
And that's your turn.
Yeah. That'll be
Cool.
That'll be it because healing is an action. Using lay on
So
hands is an action.
The pirate captain, being aware of the mechanics of the gravity is acting next, is going to attempt to jump over the banana peel, slightly past you, Cedric, and then to attack you and push you into the banana peel with his attack.
Oh no.
No.
He's smart.
He rolls a 24 to hit.
What does the
Yes, Lord.
my blocking, does that help me in any way?
Your blocking made your AC slightly higher, but not high enough to withstand the attack.
Can I catch him?
But-
Like, can I try?
I think that you're off on the side of the stage.
Yeah, I'm not like.
If I get blown up,
They're
yeah.
closer to the center.
Yeah,
I
so
know
if
that,
he's
yeah,
being
true.
more safe, then I'll be
Oh
like,
no, he's so
Oh, is it an up?
they go past where they are and they knock them back in the opposite direction toward the banana peel because it was between them and they went to the other side that way. So yes, you take 23 points of piercing damage and go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw.
With Dex. That's okay, it's a +5.
As you
So-
slide on this banana.
Ooh, 24.
Does it make a noise?
24. Yeah, so you're able to you're sort of you do a little kind of flip in the air, but you manage to maintain your footing. You are knocked about 10 feet back though, by the attack. And you slide on the banana peel. Ooh. But you don't fall.
Ah, that's good, that's good.
Meanwhile, the knight, who still has 2 attacks, is going to look to the next person there. Or wait, actually, compelled duel, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, he can attack other people, but he just gets a disadvantage when he does it.
He
Doesn't want to.
doesn't want
Yeah,
to.
he
No,
won't want
let me
to.
just look at the spell again.
So,
I will say.
they have disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than Cedric and must make a wisdom save each time it attempts to move to a space that is more than 30 feet away from Cedric. If it succeeds on the saving throw, the spell doesn't restrict the target's movement for that turn. So, like, he can move up to 30 feet away, and then he has to make a check to see if he can even move any further. And he can attack whoever he wants. It's just, if it's not Cedric, he has a lot harder time doing it.
Yeah, they sort of act on instinct and go in the opposite way, and then you can see that there's some compulsion, but they fight through it, and they still have disadvantage on their attack roll against you, Bast, if I'm understanding the rules correctly.
Okay, yeah. So they made a saving throw and were able to move more than 30 feet away from Cedric?
Yes. But they miss their...
Sorry, I
attacks.
had to step away to the bathroom a second ago. Did you attack me already?
No, the
Okay.
first attack is only an 8. The second attack is not much better. So they swing widely, with their eyes still half focused on Cedric. What a great use of that spell.
What a great song.
It's true.
I don't know what this is from.
Donkey Kong.
It is?
It is now Theodis's turn. Where do we leave you, Theodis? Were you flying in the air? Were you attacked?
I just attacked, and this guy had grabbed onto the ledge, which I tried to spike him down with. And then I just landed back on stage.
Got it. And you're on stage left, technically, amidst the fray. What do you do?
I see that guy hanging there.
He had been
And I
knocked
say-
off. There is still a guy in the air, though, that you think that you could attack.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm going to snake the Eldritch Blasts in a way that I can angle them back downwards again. Just
Cool.
really start knocking people.
I'm thinking like Nessa's up B.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except it spikes.
Right.
You could spike with it.
And do you want to knock them closer to you or off the stage?
Off the stage. I get a 12 and a 15, so I don't think I got anything.
15 hits.
Okay. And I do 7 force damage as I push them farther off. Or try to push them off.
And yeah, so you do push them, and they manage to maintain their composure in the air. They're still falling in that general direction, but you don't think that they'll fly off the stage.
Damn.
Yes, indeed. Is that your turn, Theodus? Is there anything else you want to do
Yep.
to move around?
Nah, there's nothing I can do.
Cool, cool. Blake, Sunny, you are off on the side of the ledge. There is an enemy that's just been kind of knocked and is flying in the air towards you.
Oh my god. I was gonna say, I've killed everyone on my side so far. But
Yeah,
this guy
yeah.
provides a tantalizing new morsel for Blake. She's going to jump up, smash him.
Cool.
So, yeah, let's teamwork this. So it's... I forgo multi.
Combo.
Combo! Alright, yep, I attack ferociously. Do I need to make any kind of
Happy feet. That ain't Falco.
hit?
No, it's
Combo,
okay.
combo.
Okay, so do I add how many d12?
Just it's a regular attack.
For the smash, where I'm forgoing my extra attack.
It's 3. Yeah,
Okay.
if you're gonna give up your multi attack, yeah, it's just 1 extra damage die. If you want to kind of do your
And this is also the plus 10 because I have fucking like a ferocious weapons master. This is gonna do a lot.
That's cool.
So we're gonna roll this. So the base damage is 17 plus 2d12.
Okay.
Another 17.
Nice.
is-
It's 34.
That's 34 upwards force.
And
Well, he's
yeah,
already
so
flying.
it's like everything happens in slow motion right before your axe lands, and they just boom, they go flying, and then there's a little star in the distance. And they become it, and you notice Strahd's ship, vroom, 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 kind of veering, and it looks like it's heading
Cool.
in the direction of the stage where you're all fighting, and it veers just underneath it.
The cool scene
Yeah.
effect.
Cool. So yeah, that
Those-
is Blake. She just murdered a man.
Cool. The it looks like there are only 2 regular pirates left. One of them is closer to the center. The other one, we'll just say that they're both closer to the center. So everyone's roughly on the ground. Bass, did you jump into the air?
No.
Or are you...
I
Okay.
landed between like 3 pirates, and then for
Yeah.
some reason the pirate captain walked over to me.
That's right. Well, one of the pirates is still engaged with you and is going to attempt to attack you with its axes. One rolls at 12. The other attack is at 21. I'm sorry.
That'll hit.
21 does hit. That is for 10 points of slashing damage. Yeah.
10 out of 94.
Very good. You, the other pirate, they're on the far side. Is going to attempt to attack. I guess Cedric is the most open to them. They're gonna swing their chain. Actually, they're gonna try and hook Cedric.
What is this song from? Is this Mega Man? What is this?
The first attack is a 9. They go back with their chain, but they only roll a 15. I assume that
Does
doesn't hit
nothing to
Cedric. Yeah,
This is Kirby.
Bounces
Oh
off
yeah, I
my
should have known. Duh.
cool.
chainmail's pegs.
Very good. And there's a brief kind of stillness, and we're gonna roll initiative similarly for the last time.
Oh wow,
hurts.
18.
I like how
Back
everybody started Night at the Roxburying to this song when it came on.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second. Oh.
Battle. That Pokemon.
Cool. So the first person to act is Blake Sunny. You're there on the side of the stage, kind of mischievously watching the action take place. Just knock
Having
someone
killed the
into infinity. Yeah.
Yeah.
There are two pirates. One of them who are not the captain. One of them is attacking Bast. The other one then attacking Cedric.
Okay, and the captain is also attacking Cedric.
Yeah, the captain is also attacking Cedric.
He was attacking me.
Well, oh, that's true. I'm sorry.
Oh.
They were both the. Yes, you're right. You're right.
Okay, so Bast has an extra ad. He doesn't need any more stress. So I'm going to get rid of his little pirate. I'm not going to hit the big pirate because you have compelled duel, and I appreciate a 1v1. So Blake is
I
going to
don't
do a
have
short
it.
one.
He's not dueling me. He's trying, but
No, he's kind of accurate. Yeah, like I'm not sure about it, but yeah, I'm just going to go for your little pirate. Because,
Yeah,
you know-
Cedric did say not to interfere there.
yeah, exactly. And Blake is
he's making it hard.
So is 50 walking speed good enough
Plenty.
to get that?
That's
Plenty,
the length
cool.
of the arena.
Yeah, 'cause that's plus 10 from being light armor. So, yep, I'm just gonna whack this guy a couple times. If that's all right.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
It's reckless and the great weapon slash first. So let's see if we hit. That one does. We'll not talk about that. The
16
other
hits.
one. Wow, what the fuck?
They both hit.
Okay, cool. That was me rolling with advantage, so this is technically my first.
Oh, got it.
It's sure.
You can hit shift and click rolls to roll them with advantage,
Oh, thank you. That's really strong.
and control
okay.
to do disadvantage.
It's really strong.
So that's 19 for my first.
Mhm.
Shift. What do I do to roll for a nat 20?
Oh, it.
Just
Oh,
regular double
my
damage.
God, how do you have the plus 18? Oh, because of the plus 10. Wow. You just rolled a natural 38. I don't think
Wow.
I've ever
What the
seen
fuck?
a roll
This
that
says
high.
29 on my screen. What the
It
hell?
says 20 plus 18 on my screen. Oh, because those were, it always does that. It added the 2d20 rolls together.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, just roll double dice.
They'll have disadvantage on their attack to save and fall within the space, which is to say that you also star this pirate as they fly into the air.
Yep.
Star
Okay.
kill.
Cool. That's a lot of damage.
And there's a
Yeah.
Blake.
Blake is great.
Blake, Blake cheers along with it, like kind of lost in the fucking moment.
Lost in the sauce.
Quite fun.
The sauce.
Yep, and that's another pirate down.
Blake is done. She's the one. Blake is done. She's the one.
Cool. That's my turn. I kill a man. Once again.
Very good. Next page. Duh. Next is Theodis.
All right. Only one
Yeah,
more
you're
left.
kind of safely on the side. There's the pirate captain, and then there's one that's attacking Cedric. The captain appears to be engaged with Bast. Because of your movement speed and with your jump, you think that you can easily access, either opponent from any part of the stage.
I've got a pirate and the captain next to me.
Oh, no, Blake Sunny just killed the pirate that was next to you.
Oh,
Ooh, knocked him into the
Freed you
sky.
up.
And I just keep like blocking, like or like sword fighting with this captain. Like, all right, Cedric.
He's really bad at it.
No. So just the captain?
There's the captain and there's one that's engaged with Cedric.
Okay. I'll do the one that's engaged with Cedric.
Cool.
I'm gonna walk over, use my little noodles, my purpley aura'd noodles.
Yeah, you run across
Gross.
the stage. These both hit,
Yeah.
but this is another character at 0%. The last one.
And I just knock him straight backwards with two of them, 20 feet.
Awesome. Yeah, they're knocked back and they sort of fall and they grip onto the side of the stage.
They will die soon. And then
Is that your
I hop and I slide backwards.
nice?
I'm like, sit. And that's it. That's a
Bast,
power move.
it is your turn.
Right on. I'm sad that for some reason Theodis's roles aren't showing up in this new Discord game log thing. Might be an error.
Oh.
Anyway,
figure
so doot. Yeah. Sorry, said. And I lay.
Yeah, he's all yours.
Yeah, I lay into Mr. Captain Man.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
First attack with my right hand. Rolls a 17 to hit.
17 hit. Misses.
Second attack with my right hand. Rolls a 29 to hit.
29 hits.
That's gonna be 13 slashing damage and 4 necrotic damage.
Cool.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to swing with my offhand,
Mm-hmm.
rolling a 28 to hit, dealing 11 damage.
11 damage. Very good. They take that damage.
So like 25, 26 damage total.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got the total.
That I'm going to just crouch really fast, crouch up and down really fast with my movement.
That is a free dagger. I fucking knew it.
Very good. And that's your turn, Bast?
Shit. Feel free to say no. I fucking always forget that I'm supposed to do this, like, every time I attack Booming Blade as a cantrip.
Yeah, you can use a booming blade on your second one.
Okay. So, he becomes sheathed in booming energy till the start of my next turn. If he willingly moves 5 feet or more before, then he'll take a 2d8 thunder damage.
Radical.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you set up this little thunder trap around the two of you.
No, it's just him. It's just him.
Well, okay, that's fine, that's fine. That's your turn?
Yeah.
Cool, it is now the pirates' turn. They are going to pull themselves up and attempt to attack Theodis, swinging their hook into them. And they roll a 16 to hit.
Oh, can I stop this? Can I stop this in a way? Let's see. No, I can't.
Cool.
Can't stop it.
So they grip you close, and they have just enough movement after pulling themselves up onto the stage to begin to pull you right to the very edge. And that is their turn. And you can hear everyone who is not can hear Theodos, yeah. And there's a gasp from the crowd. Cedric, it's now your turn.
How far away is this happening to me?
This is not very far at all, maybe 20 feet one side.
Okay. I guess I'm just gonna. Am I still on the floor, right? For the banana.
Yeah, you've been knocked prone.
Incident.
Or no, you weren't knocked prone, but yeah.
Okay.
You were a little disoriented. You were knocked, pushed back, but not knocked prone. You saved.
Okay. I'm just gonna. How far away is this at me? Like less than 20 feet, because I've got heavy armor.
Yeah,
on,
not very far.
Okay.
About
I'm just gonna run at this guy, and I'm just gonna, seeing this and knowing that mine and Theodos's souls are, linked right now still.
It's true.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna,
Soul bond.
yeah. God knows what happens next if if he goes off again and dies, I might be fucked. So I'm just gonna go over and save Theodos and smack this guy, this normal pirate guy who's attacking Theodos. I'm just gonna.
Yeah. Do you want to do
double
a
swing.
power attack or a double swing?
I'll just do a double swing. How hurt is he actually?
He seems bloodied.
I'll do one big ass power attack. See if I can just give him the old smack. So there's still a +4 on that as well. So 15.
15 hits,
Ow.
just barely.
Oof. Okay.
And you have to kind of hit around Theodos. He's trying to use them as a shield.
Oh my god, using this child as a shield.
So you said I should roll double, right? Another 2 dice.
Yeah, another 2 dice.
Okay. So I didn't realize this before because I'm an idiot and didn't read. Apparently, I get to re-roll 1s and 2s.
Oh yeah.
So I got 1 there.
With great weapon fighting, yeah. As long as you don't have your shield out.
I don't have a shield, so.
Very good.
So was it 1d6? So would I just re-roll them?
Mm-hmm.
And it's 1 again, so this doesn't change.
Okay. So what is the total?
It's just 19.
Nice. They are still knocked back and are unable to grab onto the side of the stage, and they fall, and a giant column of light erupts. There's an applause.
Cedric!
Damn!
Cedric, he's sick! Cedric, he's sick!
What happens to the Theodos with that, by the way, as well?
What?
Huh?
What happens to Theodos? I just hit this guy off.
Yeah, Theodos is immune to your damage and manages to hold his space. He
Okay.
comfortably falls. to the
Oh,
ground.
we're playing with bumpers
Oh.
on.
Whew,
Yeah.
thank God for that. I was thinking maybe I just knocked Theodos out as well.
Clasps hands together. My
It's the
hero.
Predator scene.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Back to the top of the round. It is Lake Sunny's turn. The only creature remaining is the pirate captain. Stands stoutly in his armor at the center of the stage, standing off against Bast, surrounded by some kind of thunder.
Like, Blake's gonna look to the crew and just be like, "Do I do it again? Do I do it again?" And I'm gonna go fucking grab him.
I hold my swords out to the side and bow a bit towards you and take a step back. It's all yours.
Are you not
Oh no,
entertained?
I'm going from behind while he's fucking going for you.
No, yeah,
Like-
exactly. I see you coming. I'm like, oh, yeah, and I take a
You
step
can
back.
jump him with your crazy speed.
23. Was that it?
Oh. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Which is just a little
Oh
nice.
my.
Oh my. Because I grab him, and then I'm gonna just walk him to the edge.
Yeah, just go ahead and make one more attack roll. We'll just do it in this space of this turn.
I'm so sorry, Derek.
It's fine.
So that's with my proficiency or without?
Use your proficiency. Fine. They roll a 3 on the die.
Okay, well, I'm doing this recklessly, because why would I not? Oh, wow, okay. Just a 14 this time. Shits.
Cool. So you throw the metal man over the side, and they erupt into a column of light, and there's a voice that yells out, "Game!"
Please don't tell me a
And-
giant white gloved hand floats down.
No. After that, everything goes white, and the 4 of you wake up, and you're on Strahd's vessel, and a wave of water splashes over all of your faces, and you come to.
That was
There.
fucking awesome!
Yo, you had the same
On
dream?
the
Fuck me.
seas. And Strahd's there at the helm. That was, well, I haven't been on a trek like that in many years.
What?
Me and Copernicus saw the whole thing. And he points over to the kobold, who's looking at all of you sort of wide-eyed. Wow.
You
That
guys were really loud with your cheers. Thanks.
Yeah.
And varied.
We wanted to support you.
Dude, Strahd
Man.
is the fucking man.
That's what Copernicus says. And
This guy's cool
Strahd-
too.
Strahd says we are, we've found a comfortable position. Oh, the only thing of note that happens when you all come to, besides what has already been described, is that a little, almost like a toy figure, like a figurine on a small wooden base that appears to be the image of the captain, falls in between the 4 of you and sort of begins floating in place.
I
We
poke it.
have an amiibo.
They weren't amiibos, they were trophies before they were amiibos.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm not old enough to remember.
Oh,
What's
crap.
an amoeba?
Yeah, what's an amiibo?
I take it. I grab it.
Yeah, you do that. I will, yeah, it looks like a figure. Make an Arcana check, if you would like, Theodis.
Can I use identify?
Yeah.
And choose the object you must touch, though casting the spell. If it is a magic item or some other magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them.
Yeah, so you ritually cast the spell, and you
Identify.
discover that this is like a figurine that could conjure. You think that it can conjure this pirate captain, that their like life essence is contained within the figurine itself, and then it can be used to bring them
Well,
from
that's
wherever
fucking terrifying.
their soul
Like
is.
Like a
in.
Pokemon!
Like a Pokemon, yeah, like a Pokeball.
It's horrible.
Would that have happened to me
It's
if
the
I
most horrible
lost?
thing I've ever heard.
Can we set him free? Fuck, dude. Like,
I would rather be
I just wanna
dead.
do
No,
it
he's
again.
mine.
I wanted that
I
plate
get
armor.
defensive. No, he's mine.
God, what
Ah,
is
I'm gonna
Dude.
mercy kill that guy if you ever summon him.
No, you're not gonna kill him. His name's Bobby from now on.
Do you,
I guess
you
no,
remember
'cause if he
that,
dies,
that
right, he
like
goes back.
moment we had where like I told you I would rather kill myself than be like, you know, locked away and imprisoned?
Yeah.
I think most
Also-
people would agree, but that's just me.
I should say this. Who killed him twice? Hmm? And like Blake's gonna like do the
Hey,
like, big
fuck
sword
you. I buttered him up.
standing over theaters. Like,
Who? I'm just saying, who took care of him for like multiple rounds and stopped.
Look, you
Attack other
look.
people.
What I saw was
Just
you.
saying.
You were like, "Hey, fight me 1v1," and he said no, and he came and fought me instead. So that's all I saw.
Copernicus walks up to the group and says, "Well, yeah, that throwing strategy seemed a little bit cheeky, but What can you do?
That's me,
At least
baby.
you won.
Who had the most KOs?
Nah, Blake is just saying that because she wants to have Pirate so she can put him out of his fucking misery, because that's a fucking
Just what his
dark
armor.
thing. Yeah, exactly. Also, he's gonna drop some sick loot. Like,
Copernicus says, "Oh, by the way, I'm the Cobalt. These two found me in the dungeons, the prison in Sigil. I'm just an acolyte. I mean, I'm just a modest arcanist trying to get by in the world."
Blake gets real close up in his face and squints as he continues his like, "I'm just a normal guy, like I promise." And he's like, "Can I?"
He just closer and closer.
Yeah, make an insight check.
Oh god, I have such bad insight. Here we go.
Can I cast Divine Sense and detect good and evil here on this Cobalt?
Yes, you don't detect anything. And Blake, Sonny, your role isn't high enough for you to feel any duplicity explicitly.
Yeah.
You think that they're a coward, but
So like after squinting like an inch away from his face, he's like, "You seem cool. All right."
I'm okay. And Strahd says, yes, we are on the way. We will make a stop before we return to Barovia. What voice was that? Sorry, just pulling up my map. He says, we will stop in Tempest, the town of Black Sail.
Where is
Blake?
where is that? What plane?
We're still in the Shadow Fell. After the fight, whatever that was, we were returned here.
What?
I don't know what was made
How do we
of
go
the other
back? That was
vessel.
awesome.
Yeah, that was cool. Let's do it again.
I couldn't go, I suppose.
Do I need to blow
After I
something up again?
return,
Who do I gotta
After-
blow to go back there?
and Strahd just he blushes.
Oh my god, this Strahd's a fucking he's a little candy ass.
Thetis covers his mouth and screams, "Gay!"
I pick up Thetis and I throw him off the boat.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I grab the ledge.
Blake is also fucking terrified of Strahd. Like the moment she hears his voice, you immediately see all the bluster like disappear, and she kind
Like
of like.
in contrast to
Huck
him
down.
being a really chill dude to our experience, you just have his autobiography in your back pocket.
Yeah, you know
I-
that his coming into being sort of involved like the systematic subjugation of people of Barovia and murdering people within his own family, foremost his brother. But when you read the autobiography itself, you discover that he also had his parents murdered. And anyone who stood in the line of succession or inheritance otherwise. His deal with the Vistani, you would also know, comes at the price of a yearly sacrifice of their foremost,
Fuck.
like 12 of their foremost.
Jesus, yeah. Blake is like fucking like not cowering, but like immediately just kind of like clams up around him, and it's like almost noticeable to you guys.
I don't know any of
Yeah,
that. This
I mean,
guy's
do I
awesome.
do I even know who this guy is? Like, I'm clueless, you know. I have no idea. Do I
My
know who this
God.
guy is?
Strahd says, we are traveling along the Shadow Rift, and we shall break land in a matter of hours.
By
Is
the
there anything that
way,
you... Yeah?
my shield of faith would have run out. I'm guessing by now, 10 minutes, right? And so would my sword. The
Yeah, anything that you had
sacred
in the
weapon.
previous encounter, it's all expired.
So because it did emit bright light, but it's just like really. So I guess back to disgusting,
Yeah, it is
sad
still
grey.
overcast, gray, rather dour outside. Not much in the way of color. There's a muteness to the water and
How
the scenery around you.
how long do we know it's going to take to get to the where we want to go?
Strahd tells you that you will be arriving in Barovia the next day, but that you're spending the
By-
evening in
Arriving
Tempest.
to Barovia by ship?
Yes.
Cool.
Would it be possible for that entire? I'm assuming we're going to long rest, maybe. Yeah.
He says,
I thought you lived in the mountains.
we will go by sailing vessel. It's to ensure the safety of our passage. I will summon the mist, so that others will not be able to interfere with our voyage.
I haven't had
It
mist.
takes a day.
I haven't had mist in years. Oh, man, we're gonna have a good night. We're gonna have a good night, boys. Milady.
Can I go inside the ship, have a long rest, and continuously cast daylight, so that I don't get sad from it being all sad?
You can go inside of the ship and cast daylight and sort of give yourself a little UV bath.
I'm not gonna get sad
Yay.
until the DM tells me and I start getting sad.
I am going to preemptively stop that so I don't feel sad. Although, I don't know, maybe
Look at my
Palor
figurine.
is like blessing me. I'll never be sad. I just have a little pray.
Quite a blessing. Whoa.
Just have a little pray.
Blake hides on the crow's nest, just kind of like, just not bothering anyone, not drawing attention to herself.
And
He doesn't know I'm a Sunny.
yeah, after about 10 minutes, Strahd looks over with his telescope. Is that right? Spyglass. He calls out, "You've reached land," but he says, what?" And the closer that you get, you find yourself at the precipice of a desert. You can see a number of large standing rocks, and there's a soft wind that's carrying over. There's, I guess you would say, essentially a small beach, but it looks like in the greater area, it's just desolate sands and waste as far as you can see, with some, like I said, standing stones. There is a haunting howling that's coming from the land.
Oh,
I'm just
Is this where we're
imagining.
supposed to be
it
You
is
going?
put
just-
anchor down, and Strahd says, This is not where I set course for. This is
the Death Stranding beach.
the plain of sighing stone."
I beg your pardon? Ain't no plane I've ever heard of. Is it inner, outer?
It's a desert. It's one of the largest deserts in Shadowfell. Desolate.
Oh, okay.
Only the most savage humans call it home. A nomadic tribe called the Zamar Shah. Yet I would not trade with them. They're violent, chaotic, and
Okay, so let's tow up the sails and head in the right direction.
Have they heard of the great word of Palor?
No one here, I think, wants to hear it.
It's a shame.
And yeah, the wind carries a low moaning.
We should
But
go to right area.
Strahd says, well, yes, I suppose we can spend the rest of the evening.
Captain, why? Why don't we
traveling.
keep on our way and rest on the boat?
Well, now that these interplanar hunters have made us a target. All of the creatures in the sea may decide that we are worth investigating.
Wait. Because a faction from Sigil's after us, we've got to worry about every single other thing being on their side? Is that what you're telling me?
Shipwrecks and skirmishes are unheard of, almost, in the Shadowfell.
Yeah, then we should
It excites the creatures underneath the surface.
Then we should probably get pretty far away from where we had the fight, huh?
Strahd seems a bit,
Just speaking as your first officer, Captain.
he seems a bit miffed, I suppose, and he leers over at you and he says, "It would be wisest to rest until I can summon fogs. If you wish." He doesn't say if you wish, no. He says it would be wisest to wait until I could summon the fogs. Whatever force has stranded us here,
Oh, I didn't catch that bit.
Is
I didn't know we were
quite
stranded.
powerful. It must be.
Didn't catch that.
Huh.
Alright, you're the boss.
Yeah, and he puts down anchor and sets up a little dinghy, says, and begins sort of calling you all over to make way for shore.
Wait, why don't we just sleep on the ship? You're the boss,
Strahd-
boss. You're the boss,
Strahd
boss.
says you're welcome to sleep on the ship, but he's gonna set up camp. He
No,
prefers not to sleep at sea.
The captain's
as
not
a-
pitching his own tent. I get in the rowboat and I grab the oars.
Cool. What do the rest of you do?
Get in as well.
I call
Mhm.
Basta kiss ass, but then I also get in the boat.
This guy's fucking awesome, Blake. Don't be... Look, I know you were raised with a whole shitload of prejudices, but I'm not gonna let that affect how awesome this guy is. My
I
perception
don't
of
know
it.
what you mean. I'm a normal bird
Strahd
lady.
says, "Yes,
you mean?
I am aware of who you are, child."
Well,
Wow, nice. You really made a name for yourself. Big guy knows who you are.
It was explained to me when I agreed to ferry you safely to Barovia.
I do a lot of drinking, sir.
That's the life of a pirate.
Strahd nods his head. At this point, you all land down on shore. Strahd takes a single bead, or we'll call it a large pearl, and he tosses it onto the ground about 40 feet away from the beach itself, and a large tent is erected.
Fucking capsule corp capsules.
Mhm. He steps
Detus is
inside of it.
amazed by this.
Does he like close the
Oh.
door behind
Yes, I
him?
do.
Yes, there's a small sliver of light that's peeking through. But
Detus
he
goes
doesn't
in.
address any of you. He just goes about his business.
Do we take? Does the way he threw it and entered it indicate that? All right, here's my tent.
You can make an insight check if you like.
Yeah.
Detus doesn't care. He goes in anyways.
oh no.
He thinks it's awesome. He just goes in.
Yeah, I got a 19.
I got an 18.
Your insight
no.
checks are high enough that you do feel that Strahd is not indicating for you to follow him and doesn't really seem fussed with what you do.
I let Thetis
Thetis,
go in, but I don't stop
you
him.
come inside and you find a space that seems, for one thing, a lot bigger than the outside would have it appear, but a plush chamber with exotic rugs on the ground, various tables, a full-service bar, what look like various animal skins on the floor, weapons on racks, different maps and charts, a small book case, and a single. It's a bed, but it is in the shape of a coffin. It's got red leather details, enormous pillows. Strahd
This is awesome.
looks over to you and he says, "Yes, I cannot stand to be in even the chambers of that boat. Rocks, I get very seasick."
Yeah, if I had the option to be in here, I would too.
And am.
And
Can I
what?
can I
What?
chill out on your comforter over there for the
Yeah,
night?
there are a number of couches, and Strahd says, "I don't think it's appropriate that you sleep in my chambers, but I can grant you this throw," and he points over to a throw with a lion's head and body, like a blanket.
Sick. Thank you.
That's really cool.
Oh my god.
Yes.
And I whip Leo out of this archery bag that's able to hold literally everything that I own.
Yeah, Leo peeks his head up.
I'm like, check it out, and he can actually hear me. He can actually hear what I can talk with him.
Oh, right. You cast Speak with Animals.
Yeah. And I say, check it out, buddy.
And the snake says, "Oh, it seems as if you have wisened up. Must have I must have underestimated."
Yes, sir. I am here to protect you. I will guard you with my life, sir. And I bow to him.
He says, "You've been very generous with foods, and these sights I have seen, even so far, have been much better than that handler subjected me to. Though he was from
Surely.
mystical realm."
Surely. You are a great warmth to me, Leo, and I will protect you with my life. And I raised a tiny fist toward him, close to my face. If anything was to happen to you, I would kill everyone.
And then myself.
Leo says, "But I am almost all but undying."
That's good.
Shush. I will keep you alive.
I think even if my material form perished here, I would just return to the elemental plane of fire from whence I was born.
Well, that won't be happening under my watch. I don't think I want you to die yet. Not yet. Also, you're a great book light.
Strahd seems
Oh no.
rather indifferent. He's looking over a red leather-bound. It looks like a picture book or a scrapbook.
I come in after Theodos went in there, and now he's been in there for a couple minutes and has been thrown out or anything. I've been like standing out here next to the kobold, kind of awkwardly, just kind of be like, so you get out of that prison much?
Are you asking Strahd?
No, I'm at no. Before I was waiting outside, kind of awkwardly next to the kobold.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the kobold says, "Well, it's not like I was born there. I actually, well, I come from the Outlands.
Oh, I'm not drunk enough for this." And I open up the door. Outlanders. Ugh. And I fucking open up the door and I go in to the place. say,
Yeah.
Captain, did I mention I'm an alcoholic? Do you have any wine?
Strahd nods and he points over to an opulent bar.
Oh.
Several vintage casks and
Does my
rare
captain have a
whiskeys.
preference for his drink?
And the captain says, or Strahd says that he prefers a red blend with
I definitely really like this answer.
he tells you that there is a certain bottle which is just his mixing blood.
Would Sir
And
like
he
ice
takes
with
half
his...
wine and he said no ice.
I look around. Might I recommend a bit of that cheese to go along with it?
And Strahd seems nonplussed by your recommendation. Just nods demurely.
I'll bring back something different, but I won't ask him about it. I'll go off to the bar and go into full fucking cocktail server mode. I'm just like shaking the wine and the blood together.
Yeah. Meanwhile, outside, Copernicus is looking at Blake, Sunny, and Cedric, and says, "I can't help it. I was born and cursed, and I ended up part of a crazy dragon cult. For oh gosh, his name was Akaroth, and well, I ended up managing to find a way out to the city of Sigil, but once I got there, I couldn't. Well, I didn't really know what to do with myself. I tried to be a courier, but I just kept getting robbed. And so I tried to steal from the great market and ended up. That's how I met Theodis and Bass.
That's cool. Do you play baseball?
What's that?
Oh my god. So how I was just in my head, I'm like, oh my god, the 10 gate towns of the Outlands, Cursed is one, CURS is one of them. That would be so cool if they had their own baseball league.
Oh, that would be fun.
Cedric will show you. Do you want to practice? Like, Blake is trying to avoid Strahd, and it's kind of obvious, so she's just like,
Yeah,
do some sports.
Something about this place just makes me feel really uncomfortable. I guess a distraction would be good.
Let's relieve some tension. Do you have any booze? My friend here.
He just has simple brown robes, and you can see that there are still like handcuffs with broken chains around his wrists and ankles that clink about as he walks.
Can we get those off for this guy?
Yeah, you can use your action or whatever tools you have. You're able to break the manacles.
I don't have any tools. I've got a hand axe. I guess I could chop away.
I have tools. Don't worry. Like you can just.
Oh, there you go.
So if you don't have proficiency, it might be better.
I guess. Yeah. Okay. I'll leave that to Blake.
With the two of you, you're able to work together and take these manacles off. And the kobold says, "Yeah, my name is Copernicus, but most people just call me Kip."
Kip.
What a lovely name.
Have you heard of the great word of Paylor?
Oh my god. Or
well,
you're like, ignore him. Don't listen.
I'm kidding.
We had some missionaries from the Temple of Paylor come to Cursed, but you know they just kind of give you food and leave. I didn't really like. That's not. They couldn't really help us solve our problems. It was a bit insulting. I found Paylor acolytes.
Not everyone who follows Paylor is able to fight in the same way that I can.
Oh,
Yeah, sure. Dude.
I guess we should probably find like some sort of show or get together and make something, some sort of kind of show. Well, I mean, what's around us right now on this
I
beach?
literally have nothing, and you can see
I
the
mean,
beach
not
looks
not Kip.
barren. In the distance, you can see that there are a number of large standing rocks or pillars jutting out from the ground, and the closer that you get to them, the louder the moaning or groaning sound that
Not
you
that way.
hear
It's not go that way.
is.
Blake says, "We'll just turn the boat upside down, dude. Keeps the wind out."
Oh yeah, actually, we could do that, couldn't we? We could like use the thingy, the
Yeah.
raft as like a makeshift shower. And then sand.
Dingy donut, good night.
It seems a little cramped, but I think us kobolds, we typically live in very close quarters with each other. Sleep sitting up.
Is there any well, weird about food and stuff? Because I mean, I don't want to say it. Be the one that says what we're gonna eat and drink. It's a bit fucked
Actually,
up. It's,
Blake
Yeah, you
smells
might
out
have
in the
some
tent.
snacks, but you
I had
might-
rations still. I don't know if I have used them or not. I had a day of rations, and
you
those
might
are.
have a day's worth
Yeah.
of rations on you.
Can I go foraging
Can't
for
see.
food or I mean just look around on the beach?
There doesn't appear to be any sign
Anything?
of life, or
Oh, no.
any break in the scenery besides the occasional outcroppings of these jutted stones. And the closer that you get to these stones, the more intense the
No. Can I go in
noise is.
the opposite direction of that?
Yeah.
The
There's
opposite
still
away
that
from the
sound,
spooky
it
shit.
just only more lightly carries over.
Okay. Is anything in that direction? Or is it just absolutely
Blake is not
fuck all?
traveling with, by the way. She's gone into
Okay.
the tent with a plan.
Cool. At this point,
Blake isn't there. Like,
Bass and Theodis, Blake Sunny comes in the tent. Strahd's there.
I'm pouring a drink that is distinctly red and viscous into a
You can
cup.
smell the blood.
so, Strahd, I've read your book. And you know what it doesn't say?
Oh, well, where I hid the bodies, for one thing.
Bass laughs. Bass laughs his ass off. Good one, Captain. And I set the drink down in front of him.
Blake is uncomfortable seeing these two actually laugh with him. Like,
He sips.
It's
Whether
funny
or
because
not
he's
you're-
not that different from a lot of Sigil people. Like the way he's acting. Like people drink blood in Sigil. It's not a thing.
Yeah.
he's just got clout, you know? Like, it's
He
a difference.
mixes. Yeah.
He has a reason to act like this.
Dude, I don't get to hang out with A-listers every day, man.
Well, what if we played a little round of baseball with the A-lister? Us lads out there want alcohol and drink. He has alcohol and drink.
Just
How about we make
sip
it
of
interesting?
my vintage. Please, Blake.
I have
I've
poured myself.
been tasked by the King of the Cross Trade, bring you safely back to Barovia. That is what I will do.
Yeah, you know what? And I think you can trust me too. So how about it? Little friendly competition. Want to hit some homers?
Persuasion check.
Amazing. Oh, fuck. Blake has no charisma.
I want to help Blake because Bast is interested in playing some baseball. And it'd be cool to beat Strahd at a baseball game.
Right.
So does that give me assistant? Like a
Help,
bonus?
advantage, maybe?
Advantage?
We will say yes.
Yeah, I'll be like, Captain, I think it could help with the morale if I pour myself some of that wine and I put a couple drips of blood in it too, just, cuz.
Right. The flavor seeps through. It's very iron. There's a thickness to it. Even the regular wine is very thick.
What was that advantage check, Blake?
That was 14.
You can see that Strahd doesn't seem very friendly to your idea, but he looks over you and he says, "The vampire hunter seeks to challenge me, the Lord of Dread, the tyrant of Barovia, the Devil Strahd himself.
Yeah. Me, the boss, and the kobold against you three.
He snaps his fingers, and how many people are there needed? For
6.
baseball?
There's
6.
Well,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
it would be 3-man. It would be 3-man teams at this point, including
so
the
it's
kobold
Blake,
No.
Cedric,
and
Bast,
Theodist against
and
Strahd, Bast, and Copernicus.
Strahd, Copernicus,
And Bast.
Can we give Copernicus
Bast.
to us and you have Theodos?
Yeah, fine. I just put one pipsqueak on each side. If you think that's more fair, we can swap.
Yeah, dude. And,
Okay, so yeah, let me just. Who's gonna be there? So you need a pitcher, a catcher, and an outfielder, right? And
At
there
least.
are. Yeah, and
Blake,
we'll say
Someone
that
to
there are
cover the
two-
bases, someone to catch,
Yeah.
and someone to pitch.
Oh
and
wait,
we'll say that we Strahd suggests a modified system, which
Sure.
is 2 bases.
Maybe we just make the field smaller.
Okay, sure.
so how fast is Copernicus?
He's a kobold. He's
Um,
got 25 walking speed.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's a
fuck.
kobold.
Then Blake's the outfielder. Like fucking 40 speed versus 25. Come on. Cedric, I'm gonna say pitcher, because he's very strong.
He's
and
got
very good at
the
17
what's
strength.
it? The blast, Eldritch
Yeah.
Blast.
Oh, what,
Exactly.
Theodis?
He can pitch. Yeah.
No, Cedric is the pitcher.
No, me.
Oh,
guess
the
I'm the
strength.
pitcher,
Got
right?
it, got it, got it.
And we swapped
sorry.
Theodis, so now that just means that Copernicus is their catcher.
Got it.
that.
Okay.
He's solid.
And then I'll be our pitcher. Theodis can be our catcher, and Strahd our outfielder. I imagine.
Rod says he's gonna take the pitching.
But you can like poof around the field and stuff. I think your skills would be best suited to the outfield, Captain.
Strahd
If you're as
says
good as he
I
says,
will
doesn't
be
need
the
it.
leader of this team.
Of course, you could. Yeah.
If they get one hit on me, then we'll see. There will be consequences.
Oh, we're gonna get so many hits on this bastard. We're gonna fucking do it.
Now,
I don't know how
you
to play
said
baseball.
consequences. Are there? Are we having terms to this game?
Strahd runs his fingers across his chin and he says, yes, that is good. It is. And he looks to Blake Sunny and says, yes, Blake Sunny, if I win, then you must forsake your weapon. But if you are able to win, I will give you a solution, a potion, which will make any vampire fall under your will.
Seems fair.
Okay, I was gonna leave. Yeah. That's like I don't gotta lose anything. I don't gain anything. It's up to you.
Very cool.
Challenge for Blake Sunny.
Yeah.
I hope you know, Blake. I'm not going easy.
I wouldn't ask anything less of you.
And Strahd says, and I don't lose.
And I don't let him lose for today.
And
I
I
don't-
don't know how to play baseball.
Catch the ball, kid. Catch the ball, kid.
Cool.
Okay.
Put your hand out in front of you like this. I rip some like cloth and leather, maybe off of my vest, and I wrap it around his hand. Hold it right here below your face. Watch for the ball.
Yeah.
Catch the ball. You got it.
Strahd snaps his
Okay.
fingers and,
and if
goes
you-
to...
If you catch the ball, and the person who hit it has just hit it, and you got the ball, throw it to me. Okay, just throw the ball. Catch the ball, throw it to me. Catch the ball, throw it to me. Catch the ball, throw it to me. Got it?
Okay.
Gerard goes to a little summoning table and he begins some incantations and bringing different materials, and then he summons uniforms and gloves, little hats and cleats for everybody, and then he steps outside and he takes a little scroll and just instantly creates a pitch field, they would say in America.
Yeah. What is
with,
our logo?
So your
The Strahd logo.
The Strahd logo it's just the face of a vampire, with the teeth kind of showing, yeah. And the logo for the other team is an owl's head.
Can I suggest one?
Oh, go ahead.
It has the text under it saying "Raise the stakes."
Oh,
Oh, that is good.
Damn.
Strahd's shirts say "bloody murder."
I imagine he sneers at the he like made them and he's sneering at the call from the other team.
It's part of the psychology.
Yeah.
Yeah, I throw it to all my guys like.
Yeah, so all of you get changed into your appropriate uniform. On the there's even a sort of makeshift small wooden fence at the edge of the field. It is there are different advertisements to random locations in Barovia. There's one for
Are you really advertising to us? Okay.
There's one for the Blood of the Vine Tavern. Oh gosh, what's the name of the fortune teller?
Madame Ava.
Madame Ava has there's a sign for Madame Ava's fortune telling emporium. There's a sign for various Vallaki
festivals. Like every
festivals.
week they have a festival.
Yeah, like festivals and little gift shops.
I imagine half of the advertisements for the festivals are out of date at this point.
Probably, yeah. Hundreds of years out of date. But nonetheless, all of this is conjured into being. And Gerard says we will flip for who goes first.
Prior to this, have we had a chance to have like a little rest, like a short rest even at all?
I think that we can call the downtime that we've been having a short rest if you want.
Also,
I don't think...
Travis, did you say you had to get off soon?
Yeah, I need to get off in like 30 minutes because I have to eat. I have to leave by 5 to get my dad there at 5:30.
Okay, that's fine. Do you want to call it here?
I think this would be a good place to pick up our next session.
Cool. So yeah, you all get in uniform. You grab your bats, and Strahd says, "And we'll flip a coin to decide who goes first." And that is where we're gonna stop today's session.
Nice.
How exciting!
This session was wild and so much fun.
Yeah, no, this was a really fun session. I really had fun with the Super Smash Brothers thing, and I hope that becomes a recurring thing, like somehow.
That was sick.
I think that it would be interesting, and I've sort of test playing the system. I should have beefed up the baddies a little bit more. I'm finding that everything I'm throwing at the group is just bouncing right off. So
it gets harder and harder as we get higher in level. 5th edition is great. Levels 1 to 8. Over that, it just becomes a battle of attrition.
Yeah. And I was going to have like another like if you went through those baddies too quickly, then there was going to be kind of a follow-up intervention, but it took quite a bit of time. It was just I thought that mechanically it was a really interesting like session, and I wanted to try and do a slightly different modified combat system. So I thought that was interesting at least.
I loved it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I'm glad. I'm really glad.
When you said astral plane, at first I was like, oh boy, we're going to be using our intelligence to like fly around at the speed of thought. Because like that's how they describe it in the source book. And I'm like, wait, let's see what it actually is like.
Yeah. I know that there are different like ways that it's supposed to work. I've read a little bit about the astral plane, but I wanted it to be more like Final Destination
Yeah.
specifically.
That's
like,
awesome.
Straight ripping it off. And I thought that was just the fact that the ship was flying in the background.
No, I saw it.
All
As
these,
soon
it
as you
was
started,
just like,
every time you
yeah.
described the ship, I would just saw the big scenic background.
And we didn't really talk about the way that the world in the background looked, but that vibrance and that being in the space, I think, adds a lot to the episode too. Like where it's happening is
That's
such an interesting
definitely
thing.
why you'll enjoy the recorded version. I was kind of tweaking around with it.
Nice.
Try and
God,
make not just a Sigil map when we're not in Sigil.
Right. Yeah, that will be really interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Well, I'm going to start the recording here.
Cool. Well, bye everyone. Thank you for watching, and yeah, we'll see you
Goodbye,
next week.
Derek.